Hello, everyone. I just wanted to put together this quick presentation to help guide everyone in creating their in service for the clinic presentation. So basically, don't get overwhelmed, don't get excited. Oh my God, in service PowerPoint presentation. We're talking about a 5 minute presentation on a topic of your interest, right? So let's just jump right into it. Firstly, your title, slide, your topic, your pathology, your name. Call me so that we can confirm the actual your choice of topic. I want to make sure everyone is doing something different and that is indicated for massage therapy or body work. But other than that, you can choose whatever topic actually piques your interest. This slide is just an overview slide, nothing big about it. This is basically just listing all of the main subjects, the titles that you're using for each slide. So you can actually just do this slide last, and every topic that you speak about, you're just going to plug it in right here, and this creates your overview slide. Now, this first slide is your main slide that you'll have to do some work on, right? That you have to pull some information basically to create your or form your definition. You can pull that definition from a textbook and paraphrase it. You can grab a source, a couple of sources, and combine them. What I don't want you to do is just to lift it off of the website, which would be plagiarism, right? So definitely put everything into your own words here. Now, how do you know you have whichever condition this is that you've chosen? You're going to give us your signs and symptoms, right? This is where you list them, use a bullet form, and you're just going to list your signs and symptoms. You also potentially can give us here, depending on the length of your signs and symptoms, you can give us your diagnoses as well as your assessment criteria, right? So you give us a Western and Eastern. You might use your special tests or orthopedic tests that you might use from a Western perspective. You might give us your Eastern diagnosis based on the Hada, how it fits into the 5 element cycle, etc. That's what you'll give us here for your Eastern diagnosis and assessment. Who gets this condition and how? That's etiology as well as your risk factors, right? So again, we can go over, these are just some examples. I think the choice that I'm using here is sciatica, so sedentary lifestyle, some postural issues, etc. So you can put lists down here. And remember, you're speaking about them, not reading directly from the slides. So this next slide will be your treatment. You'll take your treatment, you'll give us a Western treatment, you'll give us an Eastern treatment. What I don't want here is for you just to tell us about Swedish massage and give us a protocol. Make the person comfortable, 10 minutes of effleurage and petrissage, worked from the head down to the toe, etc. Stroke order. We don't need any of that, actually. This is an in service. That means the people that you're speaking to already know what Swedish massage means. Tell us how it benefits the condition that you've chosen, right? And I'm giving you some examples here. Same thing for your shiatsu or Eastern work. Don't tell us, go through the whole laundry list of what you're going to stretch and what channels you're going to open. Let's just go straight to the treatment, right? Whatever the imbalance was, whatever was jitsu or whatever was kyo, how do we solve that problem? And a few points that we can use in that treatment. And then we have our conclusions. So use a lot of graphics. Think about videos, perhaps. And when I say video, I mean 30-second videos, 20-second videos, something like that, that maybe demonstrates something that you're after versus try to explain it, perhaps. But make sure that you're doing the narration as much as possible. Don't depend on the video to do the speaking for you. Use a large font, right? Use bullets whenever possible. But remember, I'm using the bullets, but I'm going to actually be doing the speaking. So we want to avoid reading directly from slides whenever possible. We want to let everyone know that we understand the content. And then ultimately, although I showed you that in bullet form, I can just really put my conclusions as a paragraph. I showed it in terms of this presentation as a teaching tool. I showed it to you in bullets. But definitely we can take the conclusions and just put it into a nice, neat paragraph as such. And then you'll post your sources accordingly. And that is really the end of your 5 minute presentation. So hopefully you find this helpful. It is not a difficult task. You should be able to complete this in under an hour. Okay? Happy hunting.